with that in so many ways.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's been interesting, recalibrating post green pillarama, the great revealer.
Yeah, massive, massive.
I mean, for me, I had a concept of how I wanted to do it, but now I have experience, wisdom on how it should be done. And I'd like to use that as a metaphor, if I can,
Yes, you can.
because many people have many concepts about how it should be. And until you get experience wisdom and actually feel it, I'm not interested. It's more pontification. You know how I feel about that. I'm pontificating as we speak.
Do you think that people realise it though? I mean, like, there actually experience wisdom really just changes the game. You know, you think you know
Well,
something.
you know now. You've had the experience, right?
Yeah.
What I think it is a lot of these people have a peak experience, or they start to grow in the sense of, on a metaphysical level, they start to understand energy a little bit more. They have a few experiences where they connect with parts of self, whatever, but they don't do the shadow work that goes with it. And what I mean by that is they don't look at their ego. And so a couple of things happen with this. If they stay at a certain level, they don't get further, right? Or they just completely miss the mark. It's like weekend warriors. You know, you have to do this work to know this work. Now, if you've been doing the work for a while, then you can usually kind of get right into the Ramu Ted of it all pretty quickly. But I have, no matter how advanced a new soul, fucking a new, you know how they all, I don't believe that you have to be older to be more advanced, right? I believe in quality, not quantity, but you still have to do quality. Right?
You still have to do.
You have to anchor it in this physical body. So you can pontificate and speak words and concepts, and I do this and I'm that and whatever the fuck you want to be. But unless you've got an experience, an actual feeling, an actual balls to bone embodiment of that. So you in the fifth dimension? Run that reality, bitches.
A lot of people, and I know this from my own experience, is that sometimes you want it to be something, and so in your head you create it. And so I know that at times even I got mixed up with what I wanted it to be true as to what was actually true, because that point of, I'm going to use the word surrender into the experience.
Get a
I don't know what
thesaurus.
else to use other than that word. What other word can I use? Drop in?
Well, I don't know, because really what was the result of the surrender?
Was that I let all of that go and just...
Well, I feel if you embraced it, you took everything on board as to what it was. When you surrendered to it, it's kind of, for me, like allowing it to overwhelm you. Semantics in words, but, that's what we're talking about. We're trying to explain a concept.
Yeah.
So you have to use words.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult for me to describe that point where you just kind of go, oh, and you have that experience. Just going from here to here is...
No, I'm hearing you. What I'm feeling or what I'm seeing is the more you surrender into that essence, soul, star, right out of here, letting that embodiment, basically a view from the organic, no timeline, don't know how else to say it, run the show. The delivery is nothing like what this is going. It is nothing like the concept you had. It's nothing like this limited little fucking Lobarama could create.
No.
It surprises you. It keeps life fun and fascinating. It's like you never have to see a repeat. Do you want me to syndicate?
No.
It's really, yeah. But I'm hearing a lot at the moment of these people sprouting words. My favourite one I heard recently was someone who was making things and they're putting their essence in it, into each of their creations. And I thought, oh, yeah. Now, what does that convey to you? as someone who has experienced wisdom in essence, what they're doing and what they say they're doing, what does that convey to you?
Well, it means to put their essence into something. Well, first of all, it's saying that, well, it doesn't speak of embodiment to me. Like, if I was to put my essence into something,
I'll take that, thanks. So I've got a little piece of Teresa here I can affect. I can say, I can love, I can have, I can take the energy off. Oh, yeah. Put your
not safe.
in everything. Why would you put your essence in everything? What the fuck? What about...
I would make things with essence.
Thank you. If you're sitting in essence, Ramu Tet, the energy you're you're generating, make with that. Fantastic. You know, I mean, which brings me to holding space. This is the thing. It's like they have a peak experience and all of a sudden it's like, this is me. It's my new thing, all searching for identity outside themselves. And I was like, well, that's great. But understand, you have to learn to hold the space. And how you learn to hold the space is you got to get rid of that ego. Got to do that shadow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, otherwise you can't hold space because you're too busy fucking maintaining yourself. Do you know what I mean? I do. I can see I think it's the internet age. It's like they fucking get off on knowledge, you know, information. And it's like, for me, more information. Can you tell me how to do that? Give me that. Da, 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 da. It's like, hold on a little minute. Let's get you to the place where you can actually do it. You know, but I feel that there's so much information junkie. You know,
it's a fast food generation.
Information equals masturbation for the mind. No, somewhere you've got to fucking ground it, embody it, understand it. And it's like, I am so in love with everyone having an internet diet. Like, I've had a few people, I'm offline for a week or I'm, you know, and I'm fucking, good on you, because I know how great it made me feel.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and hey, you can always send me an email or a text. What I mean is, I don't want to be on face fuckery.
Yeah.
I mean, the shit that's going down at the moment. Now, let me have a look. There's going to be disclosure. They're going to tell us about UFOs. Well, doesn't that just fly right into that nice agenda of Project Bluebeam? You know, read between the lines, people. Fucking stop worrying about, you know, what's going on out there and start worrying about what's going on in here, because guess what? You create it. I mean, you've had such a visceral experience of that now, you know? Anyway.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm pontificating.
But that's always, but that's what Facebook is about. It's about the hype, you know? It's such an externalized...
It's social engineering, not social media.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, I like how everything is so accessible to you can find whatever you're looking for.
Can you? Because everybody, this is what I love, right? I get the pontificators and they're fucking rehashing the shit that they know. And it's all from the internet. I know, I've seen the articles.
Yeah, well, totally. Oh, no, but nothing beats experience wisdom. No,
what I'm saying is all these people, what they're quoting you and all their information comes from the AI network.
Dropping in. Yes, it's dropped in. Yes.
Embrace it. Take it to your bosom.